to get from your home, commute to the office, and still smell that intense with this for $35. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alyssa, aka Always Alyssa J, and today we are going to be talking cost-effective fragrance brands. Now, I know a lot of the fragrance brands that people talk about, including myself, often feel like they are so expensive. I mean, we are talking fragrances that are well over $200, $300. And for many, I can understand why it's just like, girl. So in the spirit of everyone saving more money, I'm going to go through 6 brands that range between $20 and $65. The first brand that I want to get into is called Mixbar. You can find this brand at Target, and their fragrances are going to cost you $20. $19.99, guys. That's it. If you go into your local Target or if you check out their website, you will find them in there. Here are some of my favorites. This is Vanilla Bourbon, guys. This is just a boozy vanilla fragrance. It smells absolutely beautiful. And here you have Whipped Almond as well, which is a creamy almond scent. They are small, but they are mighty. And for $20, you definitely get your money's worth because these last a decent amount of time, guys. I put this on my skin and these will last you over 8 hours in my personal experience, and they just smell really good. They actually just released some new scents. I think there's a salt scent and a passion fruit scent that they recently released. So I would definitely check out your local Target to see what they have. But again, if you're just looking for a little something that's not going to cost you a lot of money at all, these are just $20 a piece, and they have body sprays. And I think their body sprays are a little bit less than this. So check them out. An influx of water in my mouth. I don't know what was going on. Next up is a brand that I just got into, Le Monde Gourmand. And sorry if you can't see the white label here if it blurs out, but this scent is called Frais Fouetté, and it is just a beautiful strawberry scent. These will run you $25. They have an assortment, a range, y'all, a whole range of different scents that you can check out. I think they had a coconut scent as well. Like, there's so many. If you go on the website, you'll see all the scents that they have available. I picked this one up from Nordstrom Rack. They do have a couple on the website, but if you Google, there's a number of retailers that you will find carry this brand. Again, the name is Le Monde Gourmand, and this smells beautiful. This is, like I said, a strawberry scent. It's a creamy strawberry, and it smells so, so gorgeous. The longevity is a little bit less than 8 hours, just a little bit, but you're still gonna get a really beautiful scent for just $25. Like, I like this. Next up, we're gonna talk Zara fragrances. These fragrances range between, I wanna say, $10 to $50, with most averaging, I want to say, around the $20 to $30 mark. They have really great fragrances, you guys. It wasn't until I saw a couple of videos from your favorite fragrance auntie, Fumi Monet, that I started getting into Zara fragrances, because you know how some stores like a Forever 21 or maybe an H&M, they have their own makeup or their own lip gloss, their own fragrance, and you're kind of just like, I don't think so. I'll stick to the rivers and the lakes that I'm used to. But Zara actually has a very solid collection of fragrances. I have a number of them here. I'm actually thinking about doing a review of some of the fragrances that I have in my collection, or a top 5 or a top 10, because they're just that good. Here I have Red Temptation. I think this one cost me at the time around $29. These have gone up just a little bit. I think these are about $35 now. This is comparable to Baccarat Rouge 540 by Maison Francis Couchon. And in terms of an overall comparison, this is the closest I found. And I've smelled a lot of comparisons of Baccarat Rouge 540, but this is the closest. I remember being in the office and smelling it, because Baccarat Rouge is very particular. You know what it smells like when you smell it. And I walked into the office, and I had a friend of mine I went to school with who works with me at my job. And I'm like, oh, girl, you wearing Baccarat? She's like, no, girl, that's Red Temptation. I said, are you kidding me? The way it permeated through the halls. Now, she could have just sprayed this all over, which is why I smelled it. But to get from your home, commute to the office, and still smell that intense with this for $35, baby. And when I saw her a bit later in the day in the office, I could still smell it. So that should tell you that the longevity of these, the intensity of these, so good. And another one of my favorites I have here from Zara, it's called Gourmand Addict. It's a juicy, peachy, delicious fragrance, y'all. This is just so, so good. But overall, Zara has a vast collection of fragrances, spans between $10 to $50, average $20, $30, where you can find anything. Like anything that suits your taste, you will find at Zara. The next brand that I'm going to talk about that's also within that similar range, we're talking 20 to 50, I should say $20 to $60 range, is Lattafa. At this point, I feel like everyone is familiar with this brand due to a couple of viral fragrances, including this one. This is Yara 2. It is is this Yara 2? Hold on, let me just make sure I'm looking at the right thing. Yes, it is Yara 2. This is a mango fragrance that people really enjoyed. I didn't really get much mango from it, but I'm just bringing it up because I know it's more recognizable. It's one of the ones that went viral. It's still nice, just not as intense and mango-y as I would have liked. With this particular brand, it's an Arab brand. You will find that prices range between $20 and $60, with a lot of fragrances ranging between that $25 and $45 mark. And for me, in my personal opinion, even though this one was a little disappointing to me, most of the Lattafa fragrances that I have are absolutely amazing. This is another one of my faves. This is called Oud Mood, and it's an oud vanilla that's a bit spicy. It's a bit warm. It is so lovely. I think I got this for around $30 and I love it so much. Another one I love, I'm actually going to grab this real quick. I feel like another one that was talked about a lot. This is Kamra by Lattafa. That's supposed to be compared to Angel Share by Kilian. And I actually think it's a little bit better. And a little bit different, I should say. Maybe not better, but just a little different. Another spicy, warm vanilla that's just absolutely wonderful. This one I paid a little bit more money for at about $50, but I don't mind it because it is so good. I found that I mix this a lot, especially this past winter. Mixed it a lot with other gourmands and it worked so well. You can find a lot of these on Amazon, and I actually heard from another creator that Lattafa is launching a US website, which is going to be so amazing. And I think it's actually true because I ordered a couple of fragrances somewhat recently and it came with a little flip book that showed all the different fragrances that they had available and the notes. Definitely keep your eye out for this brand, guys. These last two fragrance brands that I'm about to mention both have fragrances that cost $65. So this is where everything caps out. The first of the two we're going to get into is called Five Cents. This is a brand that's a bit newer on the scene. They are sold in Sephora, though I'm not quite sure you'll find it in a Sephora store. But they do have a discovery kit if you do want to try them out. Each fragrance is $65. The first one I have here is called In Too Deep. It's a sugary vanilla fragrance. And if that's what you like, that's what you're going to get in this fragrance. It's just so good and so wonderful. And this other one is called Burn For You by Five Cents. If you like By the Fireplace, that kind of wood burning kind of scent, you are going to love this. And it also has vanilla as well, but it's also not as intense. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be just firewood type of scent. No. It is nutty. It has vanilla. It is a little fiery and woody. It's so yummy, so nice. And I think the the reason they were able to get the price down on this is because they use sustainable packaging. Assortment of different scents that they have available. I think they have at least 6 or 7 fragrances at this point in time right now. There's going to be something for you. And then the other brand that has fragrances that are $65 a piece is Sniff. This was my first time trying out this brand. And when I tell you I am a fan, I'm a huge fan, y'all. This one here is called Tarte Deco. This is a beautiful cherry fragrance. One of my favorites that they sell. And this one here is Crumb Couture that smells like a buttery croissant, okay? They have such interesting and unique fragrances, and only for $65, and y'all, they last, okay? They last well past the 8-hour mark. They also have a discovery kit, a try before you buy kit. There's so many ways you can try out this brand at an affordable price. And I love the packaging. Look how fun this packaging looks. So pretty. I want to show you the overall packaging, like the case. This was the Crumb Couture. Are you kidding me? The design is so good. All for $65. You get a premium experience. So be sure to check out Sniff too. So y'all, that's the end of my video. I hope you were able to discover or find new brands here that are affordable and can fit your budget, guys. I want us to be able to look beyond, as a whole, not just you guys, but us as a whole, to be able to look beyond all the super expensive fragrances. And I get it, like, those are really good. I cannot deny the super expensive ones tend to be really freaking good, but that's not all that's out there. There's so much more, and I think we need to be talking about more accessible fragrance brands as a larger community for people who have various different budgets. And I hope that I was able to do that for you today. So if you like what you saw today, if you love discussions about fragrance, about luxury, about handbags, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch y'all later. Bye!